Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Here's your brother in the spiritual struggle coming right back at you once again. Ladies and gentlemen, hopefully you are not celebrating the America independence lie, because America's independence, which is a lie. And when you lie, when you believe in a lie, then you become part of the lie, and you will suffer the consequences of that lie. In fact, the whole human race have been living under a lie, and the powers that be, the powerful men, the men of renown on this earth, know exactly that you have been, you are what they call, what it is, not what they call, because they don't want you to know this. We human beings, by our very essence, are damaged goods. Ever since we fell from God's grace, ever since we disobeyed Him. So what did the powerful men in ancient time and throughout human history since the beginning have done is to acquiesce and come to a deal with the devil, the God of this world, and then keep humanity in what? In darkness. As to the purpose of life itself, what is the purpose of life, and what is the meaning of life, okay? They don't want you to know that you are damaged good, but you are surely being treated as one, because they know the truth. They call it, they think that they have some kind of sacred knowledge. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna read to you what I wrote, a couple of verses, and then we are done. So you think America's independence was born on July 4th, 1776? Well, you are wrong. And you also believe the lie that George Washington was your first president, okay? The first Freemasonic president, okay? And there's no, they're not even trying to hide that anymore. And I already told you what Freemasonry is and their purpose. They are the devil's servants, okay, the devil's disciples. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I call a yearly ritual. There are many rituals on this earth, and you know what that rituals requires blood, even before it gets started and even after, okay? Supposedly America is 247 years. Ladies and gentlemen, do you know numerology for the Freemasonry, for Freemason? Do you know that Walt Disney was a 33rd degree Freemason? So why are people surprised about what they call woke? Yeah, they have a way of coming up with this word, with many different attracting and appealing words. Walk, yes, walk to Satan. They are given up to Satan. So what it does, you know, what they've been on the news as of late, and the walk mentality, yeah, walk to the devil, walk to death. But just take a look at its founders. He was a 33rd degree, which is the highest place in Freemasonry, in the pyramid of Freemasonry. Ladies and gentlemen, America, it's not only America that is done. America will be taken out of the way. So while that's happening, America is being kept foolishly, ridiculously, for instance, celebrating a birthday that is not really a birthday. It's not really her independence. America is not independent. America is a corporation that still pays money to England. Did you know that? Okay, there was a pact, a deal made. Okay, America is, no man can be free. Only those who know the truth, like Christ clearly stated on John chapter 8, verse 32. And they shall know the truth, and the truth shall set them free. You understand? So don't kid yourself. And all these scandals that you hear about Biden, ladies and gentlemen, another distraction. America is being worked for the inevitable destruction, because America is in the way of the Antichrist system. America has been used for the harlot that she is. She's already done. She is a harlot that nobody wants anymore. Okay, she's been used, she's been overused. That's why her money is worthless now. America is actually, ladies and gentlemen, is living on borrowed time. She is a cheap, inexpensive bitch, an inexpensive harlot that nobody wants. She thinks that, oh, well, I'm powerful. I got all these nuclear bombs. No one can touch me. I'm the richest nation. That's all lie. America is being eaten alive from within, from something worse than a cancer, than the worst cancer that you can think of. Okay, America is the second beast of the Bible. She is the daughter of Babylon. And who is Babylon? The Roman Catholic Church. The Roman Catholic Church is the devil's bride, whether you want to believe it or not. She's the first beast. America is the second beast. The devil's bride, the Roman Catholic Church, came out of the water, which means multitude, nations, tongues, and people. America came out of the ground, okay, out of the soil, okay, which is, first it was 13 colony, and then it grew and it grew through deceitful dealings, okay? I mean, look what America paid to the Russians for Alaska, for instance, $7 million. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, please, okay? What you are seeing in front of you in America is like a horror movie, except that this is real. Why? Because the human race as a creation is damaged goods. We are sinners, and they know that we cannot help ourselves. Okay, the powerful, and the powers that be, the men of renown, like let me give you some example: George Soros, the Rockefeller, Rothschild, Belinda and Bill Gates, Hollywood, the people that you think that your votes count for, your politician, which is a lie. So this whole world, this whole matrix system, ladies and gentlemen, is based upon lies. At least in the movie Matrix, we knew that it was a simulated computer system. Okay, but this is how the devil works. It tells you in movie what they've been working on and what they're doing. That's why the Simpsons can predict the future. It's not about predicting. It's that they shape the future. Okay, they do. For instance, the Simpsons predicted 9/11. Why? Because they knew that it was in the planning. So they don't predict jack, my friend. Do not let yourself go along with this, okay? So what you do is the degeneration of the human race, the transformation of the human race. That's why you see leaders supporting the transgenderism agenda, the LGBTQ plus, you name it, letters, ladies and gentlemen, the homosexual and lesbian, and what they call it, transsexual, whatever. Ladies and gentlemen, the reason you see leaders supporting them is because they know that it is bloodshed. Like the day, those people are going to be, and this is a message from lesbians and homosexuals out there. I don't hate you. There is no hate in my heart. If I hope that there was a way of measuring hate, And if you find a shed of hate, you can kill me. There's no hate. I don't hate you. I hate what you have become. I hate what you do. I hate when you are displaying naked in front of kids because of an agenda. You know this is not, has nothing to do with your rights. You are pushing along with leaders like so-called leaders like Biden and the Democratic Party and Republican Party. They are supporting you, ladies and gentlemen, because you are dead meat. How can you support something that goes against the very existence of the human race? Because lesbians, homosexuals, transgender, okay, they all came out of a hole. We all came out of a vagina due to our relationship between what. So what these leaders are actually doing is supporting and allowing disobedience to the max, going against God. Anything that is against God is good. Okay? It's got nothing to, it's the same like with climate change. Everything is climate change now. Even the fire that they are actually causing in because I even send you links. They're causing fire in little another little harlot, Canada, which belongs to the British Empire. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, guess what? So they causing the fire. Smoke is spreading all over the United States. It's climate change. You understand? Do you understand the game? Ladies and gentlemen, please. This yearly ritual called America's Independence Day is a lie. It's a straight up lie. Okay? Do not fall for it. And every time again, and I repeat myself, every time there's a ritual, it requires blood. Look what happened in Philadelphia. Okay? When was it? A couple of days ago? Getting ready for this ritual. 5 people dead in a mass shooting. And what do politicians do? To manipulate your mind. Oh, it's the Republicans' fault. Yeah, they don't want to attack the Second Amendment or whatever. The right to carry and bear arms. Ladies and gentlemen, America is done. And as soon as America is done, the world will be spiraling out of control. And the devil knows that his days are numbered upon this earth. Okay? We became damaged goods the minute we disobey our Creator. The minute that we believe the lie, we are damaged goods. So what do many people do? Well, Ruben, since you can, if you cannot beat them, join them. So people just give up and say, well, let it be. Whatever will be, will be. It's sad. Let me read to you and then we're gonna cut this short. So damaged goods, that's what we are. And the thing is that the whole human race have given into the damaged goods rabbit hole. And that's why they have never and never will reach their spiritual potential, where there's no such word as impossible. Okay? Nothing is impossible because you have the Creator on your side. All you need to establish a strong relationship with your Creator. Not only will you make it through this time, but you will also be on the other side. Not in heaven, it's here upon earth. The earth is going to be cleaned by God's divine fire. And then most people's attitude is, well, what can I do? That's Him. Now you can do. You want to save yourself. And if you don't save yourself, you know, especially when you hear this message, then you have a lot to respond to your Creator. So ever since we were created, upon this flat earth of ours, and we disobey our Creator, we turned into what we can accept or deny damaged goods, because we are sinner, and that's why we die. Okay, and we are saturated with all the rotten imaginable contaminating the earth through our history, through our human history. Reason, and the reason because and the reason of humanity's the reason we human beings die, except for those that are, without care, in the word of being called crazy, retard, a mental case. That's what we are called. That's what some of the names that we are called, ladies and gentlemen. To be in jail, to be mocking, to be figures of mocking, people mocking us, laughing at us. But such were the case for God's famous and God's powerful man, prophets in the past, like the Apostle Paul. He was decapitated. Or Isaiah the prophet, who was sawn in half. Peter, he even asked to be killed upside down. So we have this rotten bacteria, incurable bacteria called sin. And that's what makes us selfish, envious, whoremonger, hate, to be cruel to one another, to lie all the time, to use drugs, to overeat and be fat, to practice witchcraft, sorcery, and all of that. Okay? Abortion, ladies and gentlemen, is one of the most coward acts. And yet that is being supported and paid by your so-called leaders. They're not leaders. They just, they are the devil's agents. Okay? And going back to what I previously said, that America is 247 years, which that number, 2 plus 4 is 6, plus 7 is 13. That is a very, very a number that the Freemason use to destroy. So this will be a year of destruction, ladies and gentlemen, for America. Not as a whole, gradually. I mean, look what is happening in New York. Look what is happening in Philadelphia. Look what is happening in California. Look what is happening, especially San Francisco. Look what is happening in New Orleans. Look what is happening in Chicago. The mayor there that was put there, because ladies and gentlemen, again, you don't vote in your leaders. You cannot be that stupid. Your leaders are actually elected by the system, by the people that runs the money. Okay? So America is done. So the whole human race right now finds itself in a pigsty of disgusting sins of all beyond your wild imaginations. Sodom and Gomorrah and the days of Noah combined don't even come close as to how evil this last generation is. Soon you're gonna see your leaders running for the hills because they know that their time is up. So the last three leaders in America has been, it was like you had Barack Obama, right? Who was a man that didn't do nothing for his black community. He was a man of trouble. He was a man he was an evil man. He was So, I mean, just look at his wife, Michael, his wife. Let's leave it like that. Let's leave it there for a minute. Now, then after that comes what? The man that magically, to use one of their words, magically to resolve America's problems. Donald Trump, all of a sudden you was paying less, as if like magic, you were paying less for your gas, life was much better in America, but little did you know that was all part of the plan. Then we have a man that is totally lost. A man that don't even know where he's at, that be falling all the time, okay? This is a senior abuse, but they don't care. It's part of their mockery to America. The leaders are laughing in America. They know that they have America in the palm of their hands. That's why that old song, remember that old song? He's got the whole world in his hand. He's got the whole wide world in his hand. He's got the whole. That's right. The devil's got the word. The devil's got the whole world in his hand. This is his time. Okay? Now you also may think that those people that died in the submarine that paid $250,000 each, 5 of those millionaires, ladies and you probably think that they dead, right? They die because they tell you, right? In reality, they're not. They're still living. This is all part of a distraction. All of this thing that you hear is distraction, climate change. I mean, do you know that in 2020, you got Klaus Schwab, you got Bill Gates, and you got this girl, Thunberg, to influence the masses about climate change. Did you know that they met, I believe it was somewhere in Switzerland, in a secret meeting? Ladies and gentlemen, because they know it's a lie. This world is done. They're talking about 2030 agenda, sustainability. This world is barely sustaining itself. We are living in the time of stupid. We are living in this evil time, ridiculous time. Okay? Because it was prophesied. There's nothing you can do about, but there's one thing that you can do. You establish a strong relationship with your Creator. This way you say, hey, God, no matter how bad things get, I'm going to make it through this. Just like it says on Psalm 23 with King David. This is a dying world, ladies and gentlemen. You're going to see dead people all over the place very, very soon. People talking about a nuclear war. There's no such thing coming. Everybody knows the consequences of it, and plus the Creator is not going to allow this because those nuclear bombs are being ready with the 200 army men to to declare war on Christ when he returns in his glory, in his glorious return with millions of his angels. And he doesn't he doesn't need any nuclear bomb. All he needs is the word of his mouth that will become words of fire. Ladies and gentlemen, please wake up. Do not conform yourself to the ways of the world. Okay? Establish a strong relationship with your Creator. Follow the 10 Commandments. And that's it. You don't need to go to no man-made religion. You're going to see in tomorrow's news, well, there was a shootout here. There was a shooting here. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the days of ritual. This last human generation, ladies and gentlemen, is a completely killing itself. death, destruction. How can you not be hearing all of that? Because the leaders are actually doing human sacrifice to the demons in front of you, and you don't say you don't wink an eye. You'll be like, oh, okay, yeah. Kids are being killed by the millions through abortion. Do you think that we deserve life? Not me, but I mean, do you think this system deserves life? This system will be destroyed, and God will take joy into destroying. And God's people, okay, they're going along with this. You know, you see black people celebrating the America's independence. That's like black people dressing up in green on St. Patrick's Day. Ladies and gentlemen, please. I'm going to read you only two verses in the Bible. Isaiah 1. Let's go to Isaiah. I'm almost done. Well, it's already 26 minutes. How time flies, huh? Isaiah 1. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 1. The vision of Isaiah, the son of Amoz, which he saw concerning Judah and Jerusalem in the days of Uzziah, Jotham, Ahaz, and Hezekiah, kings of Judah. 2. Hear, all heavens, and give ear, all earth. For the Lord has spoken. I have nourished and brought up children, and they have rebelled against me. 3. The ox knoweth his honor, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel do not know, my people do not consider. 4. And our sinful nation, our people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters. They have forsaken the law. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backward. Why should you be stricken anymore? You should revolt more and more. The whole head is sick, and the whole heart faint. 6. From the sole of the foot even unto the head there is no soundness in it, but wounds and bruises and putrefying sores. They have not been closed, neither bound up, neither mollified with ointment. You understand? That's what. Now you may say, Ruben, wait a minute. If we have damaged goods, what can we do to resolve this? So there's nothing we can do, right? We are done. Oh yes, and I'm going to prove it to you. Let us go to Luke 9. Luke chapter 9. Luke chapter 9, and Christ is talking here, ladies and gentlemen. And he said to them all, if any man will come after me, let him deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. 24. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever will lose his life for my sake, the same shall save it. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's be real for a minute. We live a life, an existence which we do not understand, which we based upon what? Evolutionary process, and a theory of evolution which is a lie. Remember, everything is a lie, and people have swallowed up that lie, and that's what, hence the situation, the circumstances in the world, or the suffering, or the wars. You think religions have been if religion was the solutions to humanity's problem, we should be living right now in an utopia, because we got religions all over the place. You got the Islamic faith, you got the Roman Catholic Church, which created and brought up the Islamic faith, the brothers. You know, you got you name it. You got Buddhism, you got Buddha, you got the Baptist church, you got the Israelites on the street telling you to have hate in your heart, that the white man is the devil, that the white man is evil. You see how crazy, how corrupted we are. Well, the Bible said that God hates Esau's descendants, which are the white people. So that means that I should hate you. No. In fact, the Bible tells you you should love thy enemies. So they are contradicting themselves. But anyway, I gotta go. I gotta let you know. I just had to let you know about this lie that they have, which is a distraction out of many distractions. There's gonna be more distraction coming your way. Climate change rules, climate change and lockdowns. People have been already, they don't learn. People don't learn from their past. People that do not learn from the past are condemned to repeat it, right? People didn't learn nothing from Barack Obama's presidency. Well, now you got it all over again through Biden. But in reality, it's Barack Obama that's directing that orchestra over there. It is sad, ladies and gentlemen. And this may be the last Independence Day that you celebrate. So I hope you celebrate it really good. And I'm going to send you links. God bless. Y'all take care. And you be in my prayer. All of my subscribers are always on my prayers. Believe it or not. And then spread this knowledge. It's not a time to, let me subscribe to this channel for the hell of it. No, there's no more time to waste, ladies and gentlemen. This is not about subscribing to this channel. It's about you hearing and listening the truth being spoken here. I'm being blessed by the best. And his name is, as it is written in the Bible, I am that I am, which in Hebrew means Asher Ahaya. God bless.